Hey guys,
Hi y'all, I'm Jeremy,
and I'm Davina,
and welcome back to Whoosh Bang Pow.
and we're gonna be watching Orphan Black tonight. Oh my gosh, where we left off.
Ugh.
Poor Sarah.
Weirdness with Kira.
Maybe we'll find out what Kira's finally got going on. I don't know. Rachel seems to have the upper hand right now.
However, kudos to Allison.
Yes.
Mama showed that, bitch, you want to be a bitch, I can be a bitch too, and I can out-bitch you.
Yeah, but now she's got to go on a break a little bit.
Yeah.
But we might get a little bit more Helena, because that's where Sarah and S are going.
Yes.
So I'm happy to, kind of excited for that.
Donnie True in his kilt. That was awesome.
We didn't get a lot of Cosima, so I'm hoping we get Cosima this episode.
Probably be more Cosima focused.
I've never noticed until this season how, either or we get which clone in an episode. Mm-hmm. I guess I didn't really notice until this season where I'm like, are we getting this clone or this clone? That clone or this clone? But, not that it matters, it's just weird. That it's like, if we have Allison, we're not going to get a lot of Cosima. If we have Cosima, we're going to get any Allison.
I always notice it, though, because you always have, Sarah is definitely the temp-pole clone,
right,
who all of the majority of the action of the overall plot moves through, but still, each season will have episodes that are still, yes, the Sarah plot is moving here, but this episode is actually mostly focused on this one.
Like Allison. Yeah, and you know what it is? I think it's because Rachel's been focused on a lot too, which we've not really gotten her a lot of in previous seasons.
Especially last season.
Yeah, so I think that has a lot to do with it as well. So we're going to be watching Orphan Black
right now.
You're fading, Mother. The future is bold and
Oh.
It's done.
That was a hard moment.
Mud.
Like us.
What the hell's going on with Mud?
Wake up!
God, Sarah's just been through the ringer. Ooh, I think we're going to find out what that guy is.
Some mysteries to solve, and then more questions.
Hello, Susan.
Don't go after it.
Let's go. No, something's not right. Come on.
No, you don't say something's not right and keep going towards it.
She's bleeding.
Oh, God. Gross. God.
Come on, back to the village.
Nasty.
Very.
Hurry.
Now.
Hurry, come on.
When I tell you move, you move.
You do realize she's wearing a brace. Like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that.
But yes, she's wearing a brace, but all the more reason for when I say let's go, you need to start walking, because you take longer.
Have you seen my gray runners or not?
Oh my God. Don't sass me.
Come here. I'm gonna munch on you.
Oh my God. She's like the most patient. Whoa.
What happened?
Nothing? No.
She's cutting on herself.
Yeah, she is. What the fuck?
Nothing.
Ah.
Kira. Look at me.
What did she do? Just totally take a chunk out of her skin?
It was me.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
Why? We need some leverage. We need anything, and I have a lead. What's your lead? It's our best chance at helping Kira. Too many memories here.
Wait,
S?
S is throwing Helena under the bus
Again?
Fucking A, S. I'm sorry, but Helena doesn't deserve it.
Nope.
You were the one with the green.
I hope Sarah doesn't let her.
I'm not a child. Stop acting like when it's not always about you. You're just...
Oh.
Nice.
I bet that felt good in other ways, too.
Are you alright? I'm so sorry.
Your daughter is struggling on the threshold of what it means to become you. Remember that.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Not entirely wrong, I don't think.
I really look like my mom there.
Yeah, you do like your mum. Been reminding me of her all day. Stomping around.
like a pug?
I'm trying to help her.
And what do you mean by that, eh?
So who found the defector? Who's feeding you info close to PT?
Yeah, who is?
Delphine.
Oh my god, yes.
You always do this. I rarely. You know what time then? I'm gonna make a stop. Where? The convent, man.
Wait, where are they? How? I didn't realize the convent was that close.
Cannot
Neither did I.
He's fossilized.
He has a good butt.
You should
Oh my god.
be walking.
I'm a gay man, damn it.
Just
And an ass man at
tell me
that.
what happened between you two.
What's up with this assholery?
This is not
Yes,
assholery.
Could
He
be.
chose another path. Another side.
Sister Irina was kind to me when I was a child in the Ukraine. She protected me from other nuns, so they call her blasphemer and they take her down.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Damn.
I'm writing my memories. Your memoirs? Your heart is heavy.
Oh my god.
I got myself since I was small, but I stopped when I found peace,
Oh.
and my sister has accepted me.
Oh.
She's an old soul. Wasn't a good sister to you. Yes. We tried to kill each other. No, after that. I avoided you. My twin mother. Self. You knew we were connected. Kira feels that too. She feels all of us. But I didn't, and I was half dead on that island. Is that what it is? Is that what it feels like? Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't give a shit about the genetics. This is what Rachel can't have. After babies, we will kill them. No,
Ooh.
you're gonna take care of your babies. Miracle babies,
Huh.
like us.
Oh my god. I just want Helena to have a happy ending, please.
Seriously.
Ah, Tatiana's so good. Ugh. What the hell's up with Mud? Why'd they name her Mud? Why? Does Mud stand for something? It's like an acronym.
I hope so. Because your name literally being mud, that's no.
Ha! It's an old family name. Back from the old country. Mud. Your great 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 grandmother named Mud.
I can't believe that.
You're not even on the list.
Is that?
You won't be on the list.
He looks like Jeremy from like
Yes,
Winona.
he does. That's what I was thinking too.
Screwed everything up.
And I have that.
I think that is Jeremy.
Is that Jeremy from Winona Earp? Do they just all share actors? Like, there's like 5 people in Toronto that act. They just pull from the same. There are like 20 people.
That would be ridiculous. It's
She?
Another
you
clone?
know her too.
No. It can't be a clone. Somewhere she needs to dig deep and stay calm.
Hello, Virginia.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh, okay. Why does Mud need to sneak in to help him?
Now, who put you in here? A dear old friend.
Rachel, right?
Or what's her face?
We shared
The
the, same
mom.
goal once. To control
Oh,
human
Susan.
genetics and
Yep.
modify the species. We knew from the start we'd have to break a few eggs.
Secret lab?
Yeah, but why aren't they
She
using the
never
lab
needed
anymore?
guts for the wet work.
Oh! Oh, God!
It's so cold. I thought you could use this. Hey, big guy.
What? Ooh.
Smart.
Oh. She's such a bitch. I don't want her, like, out on her own.
Same.
If he has made his breakthrough, it has to be Kira.
After all he's done, you'd root for him again. To protect her.
To protect us, Ira. She tried to kill me.
I didn't intend for her to go that far. I'm sorry, Susan.
No, you're not. Your corporate-raised psychopath is finally paying dividends.
Damn.
But admitted scientifically, you're lost without me.
Ooh.
Exclusive access. Nothing hidden, no more secrets. But Rachel has the reins.
Why does Rachel have the reins? Why?
To the future.
No, spoilers. But she's... Okay. Yeah, I mean, I just don't get why he wants to leave everything with Rachel. She's such a loose cannon. I don't know if he realizes that. He has to realize. I think he thinks he's I think he's overconfident in the influence he has on Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he wants to put her in charge. But no one can... I think if we've all learned something about Rachel, no one controls her.
No.
But her. And anyone that tries to gets fucked over. So I don't know why he's all about, like, she's in charge. Like, I would feel more comfortable with Susan, although he knows that he betrayed her.
Right.
So I think he'd rather rely on someone that thinks he's shiny and new and
thinks that he
he's
can
a
control
god.
her, because at the end of the day, you came from my science, so I control the clones. It's like all of these women are strong-willed, opinionated, and very capable, especially Rachel.
Right. Okay. So I give it a B+. And that a B+ again is not a bad grade. We can't give all these episodes an A. But for me, it was B+.
I'm hovering because I'm straddling between B and B+. Because of
we got
different
Helena.
circles. I mean, we had Helena, and we had some of our questions answered, but we had some of our new questions that we had, and some of the new questions make you really wonder. Stuff with Mud is kind of interesting because it's like she's a bit more involved than we originally thought she was involved with any of it.
Really? I always thought she was involved.
I didn't at first.
Because she was always the point person, which is like, she's weird. It's weird that she is because she's young.
Yeah.
But she seemed to know a lot more than she was.
Which I got that, but I figured that she wouldn't be nearly as... instead of being both kind of caretaker to PT and secretly so to the point that she had to sneak in the house instead of being let in. And then on top of that, she's also caretaking the secret failed experiment in the woods. So it's having all of that interest, and then also covering for the existence of the failed experiment in the woods. So it makes me... So that question is kind of more enticing and sexy, because I'm like, well, what is her past that has put her in this position? Mm-hmm. But then some of the other stuff, like some of the stuff going on with oh shit, I forget her name. The mom, Ira's girlfriend, Susan. I was wanting to call her Sarah, like that's not right. Some of the stuff going on with Susan.
I always think of Anna Green Gables.
Yeah, some of the stuff going on with her. Some of the other new questions is kind of just like, but I don't know if I care. And then,
wow.
And then so it's like, I give it a B+ overall. But and of course the fact that the last point that we made, where the fuck is Delphine? I miss Delphine.
As do I. You have no idea.
I miss her probably for different reasons than you do.
J'aime Delphine. J'aime Delphine. Ooh la décollage, Delphine. I really hate that X company, like, schedule conflicts. If that's truly the case, which I probably think it is. It really is. She probably wasn't available. Why couldn't they have shifted the production schedule? I agree. The history, I mean, this episode was really about kind of laying out more of the history. Mm-hmm. So obviously we got, you know, that Virginia, who's alive, and that Susan were separated, and we got their backstory and the whole history of where PT and the science was going back in the day. And it's not, I mean, I agree, it wasn't a sexy episode compared to last week or even the week before. Mm-hmm. But it needed to be, because good storytelling, you need to have wide step, and then you widen the step even further so you can heighten it. Yeah. And when it goes up, which I'm thinking next week's episode is going to be that heightened up step. Probably, yeah. It's going to be like, what the fuck's going on kind of thing.
Basically, we set the scene so that now that you know this information, this is where it's going to go because we got this information. So, yeah.
Virginia's getting out because, obviously...
It's a horrible hospital staff.
Horrible hospital staff, but Ira alluded to the point that if PT finds out what will happen, because PT thinks she's dead. Yeah. So she's coming back. Mud, you're right. I think that Mud is... Even though they keep saying that these are people that he has helped save because they had these genetic things wrong with them and that he cured them, mm-hmm. I think she's different. I don't know if she was one of those children that he helped save. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's his kid or something genetically akin to him, or a great-great-grandchild. I don't know that they're related. Because, again, he trusts her to administer... whatever the hell is going on with his, that makes, I'm guessing that thing makes him stay young, the mm-hmm. transfusion of some sort.
That is a good question. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, I mean, she's well enough known that not even the old guy that looks homeless messes with her. Right. Like, he'll try and discipline her, but he never... Like, he's never been
trying to actually, like...
Right. I never feel like she's ever in danger.
No.
Like, even the guys that, like, were trying to get on her about where the monster is, mm-hmm. like, even they
There's a level to push and not go past.
Right. Like, she has the ability to go tell them to all fuck off. Mm-hmm. And I feel like obviously, there's an understanding that we don't know where that is.
That makes sense.
I kind of wish Cosima was a little bit more active. I felt like she was just the vessel to show us all of this history. Mm-hmm. Obviously, she realizes there is a monster in the woods now. Sarah knows that there's a monster in the wood because Sarah had contact with them. Yeah. So what Cosima does with that information, who knows? Helena being like, I can't stress enough how much I've appreciated, and I love Helena's character arc. I feel like she is the one character, and like, God, Tatiana does so good in those scenes. You just don't even realize that she's the same person. Right. But like Helena's story arc from season 1 to where she is now, I mean, she has grown and changed the most out of all the clones. Mm-hmm. And I really hope she has a happy ending with her miracle babies. Because she deserves Jessie Thawing and her miracle babies, and to be in a house with the white picket fence, and to have the sweetbreads, and the sugar and the meat.
I love it. Side point for that, though. I do want to say, particularly the way that scene was shot and the way that I know they do the special effects. Yeah. Heavy kudos to that team to be able to make such a moment like that possible. Because you know it's the same actress, mm-hmm. but you don't have that in your mind, like, at all. It legitimately looks like and feels like two completely different women sitting on the bed together, interacting emotionally and physically. So just kudos to the crew that works with this show, because
you forget it's the same actress, but like obviously her stand-in does like a lot of that, makes a lot of that possible. But yes, like a great example was when Rachel gave Cosima the shot. Yeah. That was like, what? Sometimes you just go, what? Mm-hmm. And then when, I'm just amazed by the technical special effects team. And then the score, the composer of the series. does great. God, Tatiana just does so well in displaying all this emotion. And
this is one of those shows that it makes you want to, because you know the show is coming to an end, but it makes you want to like have like a pin like on IMDb or whatever, so that you can follow the cast, the crew, etc.
Right.
So that, you know, next projects that they may be working on, because if this crew is on another show, or this show's effects are gonna be like on point.
Right. I think they actually had to create that rig, because what it is, it's like it's all a computer thing where they shoot the shot the exact same way. They do it one with Tatiana and her stand-in. Her stand-in. I wish I could remember her name. I'm so bad. I'm such a bad Clone Club member. But her stand-in, and then they shoot it again, reverse it, and then the camera is like literally does the exact same movement, and that's how they're able to like layer it to have them seem seamless, which is really cool that they had to create that technology just for this show.
It's very, very impressive.
But okay, so Sarah becoming S, you want to address that? We have two different views. I see what you're going, and I 50-60% agree.
Because I always find it interesting from, you know, studying psych in school, and with my career field, I find it interesting when they find a way to make that jump on screen. So the psychiatrist addressing the fact that Sarah may be having some issues with believing and feeling that she in some ways is becoming S. And in some ways I do see that, because maybe not in the way that you kind of disagree. I kind of disagree in that same role too. But in the ways of, I guess, the level of spycraft, but also in the level of protection, like the mother hen level that she has. Because S does it differently, I think. But she's just as mother hen protective of Kira, of Felix, of Sarah. And over the course of the series, of pretty much everybody who's actually involved in Clone Club, it's like, don't touch my babies,
right?
Or you will get these hands. Is how I feel that S is. And in some ways, Sarah has actually become the same, but there are some definite differences.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, with your point of view. I can see that. Obviously, this show, and here's the thing about this show in the writing, is they could have a character say something very blatant like that, where it's like, you know, she becomes the mother or something like that, and it doesn't seem as jarring, whereas in some shows, the characters literally say what the theme is, and it seems a bit jarring. But it was interesting what they did in this episode about that. So you have Sarah becoming S, or the theory of that, and then you have Kira, which Felix alluded to, being just like Sarah, having the same kind of mannerism. And there's something to be said, you know, becoming like your parent. And I think we all, to some extent, become our parents, but we're tweaked a little bit because we don't want to make the same mistakes as our parents. Whether it's how they handle people or their personalities, we're just a little, like, for every generation, there's always something. Because in every family, you'll always hear, oh, you remind me of so-and-so. Or you're so much like so-and-so. And it's true. I mean, whether or not they're innately inherited or it's an environmental on how you're raised, nurture versus nature. You get two different things, because obviously S and Sarah are not genetically, well, they are, actually. Sorry. I'm going to say, no. They are, which is weird. They're kind of like, aren't they sisters, though? Because if her mom birthed the clones, and then S is the daughter of the original.
It's very odd. I never really paid.
I always thought about that. I was like, if the original is S's mom, and then she birthed the clones, they are basically all siblings, and S and Sarah are sisters. So which makes it a different type of dynamic too, because they're sister / mother kind of. Anyway. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting how the show kind of displayed that. But overall, it was a great episode.
Mm-hmm.
B+.
B+.
I think we get Delphine. I think I saw that somewhere that Delphine comes back next week. Please.
I hope so.
J'aime
We're a little
Delphine.
overdue.
J'aime Delphine.
And at this point, too, with the kind of good that comes out of her being removed, it does bring that when she's back, it kind of just elevates your excitement level.
Right.
And then
it elevates my excitement level. It's going to be a guaranteed A. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be like some kind of strife. Lord forbid if the lesbians can just be happy.
Right.
Please. Can't we just have them happy?
Can't we just have happy lesbians?
Why? It's not a hard thing. It's not. Let's just have happy queers on every show.
Good.
If you like this episode, people,
please
like us
and subscribe and comment below. Share with your friends.
Let us know what you thought of this episode. Let us know what you think of our comments. If you agree, disagree.
Yes.
We like to hear from you. We love interacting with you. Until next time, that does it for us.
Yes. Next time on Clone Club. Bye.
Hey guys.
Hi y'all. I'm Jeremy.
And I'm Davina.
And welcome back to Whoosh Bang Pow.
And we're going to be watching Orphan Black tonight.
Clone Club.
Oh my gosh. Where we left off. Poor Sarah.
Weirdness with Kara.
I mean, maybe we'll find out what Kira's finally got going on. I don't know. Rachel seems to have the upper hand right now.
However, kudos to Allison.
Yes.
Mama showed that, bitch, you want to be a bitch, I can be a bitch too, and I can out-bitch you.
Yeah, but now she's got to go on a break a little bit.
Yeah.
But we might get a little bit more Helena, because that's where Sarah and S are going.
Yes.
So I'm happy to, kind of excited for that.
Donnie Truitt has killed. That was awesome.
We didn't get a lot of Cosima, so I'm hoping we get Cosima this episode.
Probably be more Cosima focused.
I've never noticed until this season how, either or we get which clone in an episode. I guess I didn't really notice until this season where I'm like, are we getting this clone or this clone? That clone or this clone? But, not that it matters, it's just weird. That it's like, if we have Allison, we're not going to get a lot of Cosima. If we have Cosima, are we going to get any Allison?
I always notice it, though, because you always have, Sarah is definitely the temp pole clone,
right,
who all of the majority of the action of the overall plot moves through, but still, each season will have episodes that are still, yes, the Sarah plot is moving here, but this episode is actually mostly focused on this one.
Allison. Yeah, and you know what it is? I think it's because Rachel's been focused on a lot, too, which we've not really gotten her a lot of in previous seasons.
Especially last season.
Yeah, so I think that has a lot to do with it as well. So, we're going to be watching Orphan Black.
Right now.
You're fading, Mother. The future is bold and
Oh.
It's done.
That was a hard moment.
Mud.
Like us.
What the hell's going on with Mud?
Wake up!
God, Sarah's just been through the ringer. Ooh, I think we're going to find out what that guy is.
Some mysteries to solve, and then more questions.
Hello, Susan.
Don't go after it.
Let's go. No, something's not right. Come on.
No, you don't say something's not right and keep going towards it.
She's bleeding.
Oh, God. Gross. God.
Come on, back to the village.
Nasty.
Very.
Hurry.
Now.
Hurry, come on.
When I tell you move, you move.
You do realize she's wearing a brace. Like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that. When I move, you move. Just like that.
But yes, she's wearing a brace, but all the more reason for when I say let's go, you need to start walking because you take longer.
Have you seen my gray runners or not?
Oh my God. Don't sass me.
Come here. I want to munch on you.
Oh my God. She's like the most patient. Whoa.
What happened?
Nothing.
Come here.
No.
She's cutting on herself.
Yeah, she is. What the fuck?
Nothing.
Ah.
Kira. Look at me.
What did she do? Just totally take a chunk
did she
out of her
do?
skin?
It was me.
Oh my god! What the
Stop
fuck?
blaming Rachel.
Why? We need some leverage. We need anything, and I have a lead. What's your lead? It's our best chance at helping Kira. Too many memories here.
S,
Wait,
what are you
S?
planning?
S is throwing Helena under the bus
Again?
again.
Oddly,
Fucking
you
A,
let her
S.
die.
I'm sorry, but Helena doesn't deserve it.
Nope.
You were the one with the green
I hope Sarah doesn't let her.
I'm not a child. Stop acting like when it's not always about you. You're just.
Oh.
Nice.
I bet that felt good in other ways too.
I feel right. I'm so sorry.
Your daughter is struggling on the threshold of what it means to become you. Remember that.
Oh,
That's interesting.
not entirely wrong, I don't think.
I really look like my mom there.
Yeah, you do look like your mum. Been reminding me of her all day. Stomping around, breathing like a pug.
I'm trying to help her.
And what do you mean by that, eh?
So who found the defector? Who's feeding you info close to PT?
Yeah, who is?
Delphine.
Oh my god, yes.
You always do this. I rarely. Well, what time then? I'm gonna make a stop. Where? The convent, man.
Wait, where are they? How? I didn't realize the convent was that close.
Cannot
Neither did I.
He's fossilized.
He has a good butt.
You should
Oh my god.
be walking.
I'm a gay man, damn it. And an ass man at
Tell me
that.
what happened between you two.
What's up with this assholery?
This is not
Years
assholery.
Could
He
be.
chose another path. Another side. Sister Irina was kind to me when I was a child in the Ukraine. She protected me from other nuns, so they call her blasphemer and they take her down.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
Damn.
I'm writing my memories. Your memoirs? Your heart is heavy.
Oh my god.
I got myself since I was small, but I stopped when I found peace,
Oh.
and my sister has accepted me.
Oh.
She's an old soul. Wasn't a good sister to you. Yes. We tried to kill each other. No, after that. I avoided you. My twin mother. Self. You knew we were connected. Kira feels that too. She feels all of us. But I didn't until I was half dead on that island. Is that what it is? Is that what it feels like? Yes.
Oh my god.
I don't give a shit about the genetics. This is what Rachel can't have. After babies, we will kill them. No,
Ooh.
you're gonna take care of your babies. Miracle babies,
Huh.
like us.
Oh my god. I just want Helena to have a happy ending, please.
Seriously.
God, Tatiana's so good. Ugh. What the hell's up with Mud? Why'd they name her Mud? Why? Does Mud stand for something? It's like an acronym.